G'day everyone, I'm Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 22 of the Tri-Point podcast with Kinunners and myself. Screams in despair.
The despair.
Not the Tri-Point podcast.
What is your problem now on my laptop?
What's wrong?
Minor technical difficulties, it's fine.
How to start a podcast with technical difficulties.
I fixed it, it won't be a problem anymore.
It's alright. Oh golly. I guess before we get to the
Did we make sure it's 22?
Sorry?
Okay, it is 22.
It's 22.
Sorry, I had to make sure it was 22.
I remembered.
Okay, that's great.
Because it's one above 21.
Yeah?
This episode's not special though. Maybe the next one.
Not this one. What? I thought it was 17 and above that was special.
Except this one. This is the new rule.
Oh, 22 specifically? Just isn't?
22 is not special because we keep having technical difficulties.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Anyway.
This is the technical difficulty episode. Anyway. Before we get into the main topic, is there anything?
I don't think so.
I don't think there is either. There probably is some news that
I don't think so.
Ignored.
Do you think we get to do an episode about Frieren when we finish watching Frieren?
I mean, we can.
I just thought about that. Anyway.
we can. We can go for. We can do an episode of like a lot of different ones that we've watched at one point.
That is true.
Anyway, Zelda. Have you kept
Only
the trailer
Zelda.
up to sort of scroll through while we're talking?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay, that's alright. I've got notes.
Notes.
I've got notes.
Not a list, it's notes.
I've got some notes. I've been a list of notes to be.
Note list.
Note list. Oh golly. Anyway, what are we doing?
I don't know.
We're talking about Zelda, the new trailer that came out this morning from when we're
It's
recording
Link.
this. It's Link.
Yeah.
It's not Link. Link's not there.
I know. I was making a joke.
Oh, that's alright. Yeah, the new Echoes of Wisdom trailer came out this morning from when we're recording this. Looks pretty good.
Traversing Hyrule trailer.
The traversal of the Hyrule. Hyrule looks really large.
That's what it's called. Yeah, it really does.
Like for a top-down Zelda, it looks quite large in my opinion.
Yeah.
I sort of saw that. I was
It is
like, oh.
pretty large.
And when they showed the map as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's there somewhere. It's when they're talking about the waypoints.
Yeah, it is.
They'll be there somewhere.
Where is the waypoint speech?
I don't know. Because while you were searching for the waypoints. Sorry?
Waypoints where I are.
You found them?
Oh, they don't have chapters on, so I
Maybe you need to use a waypoint to find the waypoints.
Look, maybe.
That's right. While you're searching for that, I must say, even though we already knew what the style was, this style is the most adorable thing ever.
It is.
The art style. Like,
I actually agree.
now that they showed off like the normal, like, because Link's Awakening didn't have like the normal Zelda enemies.
Yeah.
It had like an assortment of different types of enemies, where this one has like the normal ones. And seeing the little chibi Zora.
I have a question. Is having two different types of Zora normal?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I was gonna get to that. That was my next thing on my notes.
Not the notes.
It was the next thing on my notes. I was trying to do a segue into it, saying that everything looked adorable, and then talking about the Zora, and then I was gonna talk about the different types.
Notes.
My segue's been ruined. Anyway. Oh god.
Oh, there it is.
Did you found the map?
Yeah.
Because I saw that some of it was like out. If that makes sense.
Oh, it's outlined as well.
How do you mean?
Like, you have like the area that's uncovered where you've been, right? You know.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was my chair.
Okay.
Don't
Anyway,
worry.
yeah, you have the you have the area what? You have the area that's been uncovered where you've been before.
Yeah.
But in the surrounding areas that you haven't uncovered yet, there's like an outline of the area.
Oh, like, okay, showing you how big the area will be.
I think it's showing like the general features without showing like all of it, you know?
Ah, interesting.
Like there's an area where it shows like a little like mountain path. kind
I
of thing.
wonder. I think that might be the Gorons.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
As I said, yeah, the style's adorable. Is it little choo-choos?
Little choo-choos. I don't remember seeing choo-choos.
She summoned a choo-choo.
When?
There's a kid who's like, oh, I want to see one. And then she summoned it for him. He's like, oh my gosh, that's what it looks like, or something like that.
I don't remember summoning a choo-choo.
Yeah, choo-choo. I mean, although in saying that, I do think choo-choos were in Link's Awakening. Yeah, well, yeah. It's a choo-choo.
Choo-choo.
Yeah. Back to, like, you got the chibi Gorons and the chibi,
The
uh,
Deku.
the Gerudo people. What are they called?
Exactly that.
The Gerudians?
The Gerudos.
That's it, yeah. The Gerudos. Yeah, the little chibi Gerudos.
Yeah. I thought
There
they were
was a
tiny
comment,
weapons.
and I said I wasn't going to tell you before. Now I'm going to tell you. There's a comment talking about how this is going to be the first Zelda game where we have easy access to Gerudo Town. Because it's Zelda.
I didn't even think of that. Oh, the kid called it a Zol, I think.
Oh, what?
They called it a Zol. I think that's
Oh.
what they said.
Well, it looks like
Let
a
me see
choo-choo.
it. Yeah, Z-O-L.
Yeah. Looks like a choo-choo
I
to
think
me.
that's what you're talking about.
The little choo-choo.
Looks like a little squishy.
The squishy choo-choo.
You know what it looks like? I don't even know if they're a thing anymore. But you know, do you remember like Ushis?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
This is kind of, yeah, I guess.
It's like you just squished them.
I feel like that's the entire, like, style, like, the entire
That's
game.
the point. You can just squish it.
Squish everything.
Squish the grass.
Squish the trees. Anyway, yeah, and then, yeah, two types of Zora. The river and the sea Zora. Zora?
Sea and...
River.
No, I think it was land and... Oh, was it river? I don't
River and
remember.
sea.
River and sea.
Because, well, what it
River
was
and
is,
ocean.
the typical type of Zora that we know is, like, a redesign from Ocarina.
Yeah.
All the Zora before that looked like the river ones.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, at the least, this is the first time they've ever been in a game together. I guess they're sort of making it canon, and there's two, like, species of them.
Yeah.
It's neat.
The river ones look like water dragons.
Yeah, kind of. They remind me of, like the sea monsters that you would typically see in, like, a little horror movie or something. Or, like, in Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. They've got like the fins out the side of their head. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, like, something out of Doctor Who, even.
Yeah. They look like little gremlins, kind of.
Yeah. Funny to look at. Because, what I did notice is, like, out of, like, the normal Zora, I say the normal Zora, the Zora we're used to, the Gorons and the Gerudo people, they look
Fishy Zora.
like chibi versions of the Breath of the Wild and Tears ones.
They do.
Which
Adorable.
is, because usually they don't tend to follow a specific design style in Zelda games. Like, every game, if it's not a sequel game, every game has, like, a different art style.
Yeah.
But this one is, like, it almost looks like they've taken, like, Tears and Breath of the Wild and, like, shrunk them into chibi versions.
Yeah. But I have that in the menus too.
Yeah, that's later. That's later in my
Have
list.
I'm sorry. I don't have a list like you do. I'm just spouting
That's
nonsense.
later in my list. We'll get there. Oh god. Oh
Someone
no,
has a
actually that is
comment.
right next to my list. Anyway,
Wow.
someone has a comment?
Yeah, someone was like, imagine parents will now finally call the character Link, but it is now actually Zelda.
Finally.
All of these years have been for nothing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, yeah, next to my list, the UI is very Breath Frontiers-like.
Yeah.
Very, very much like it. It almost... As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. Even down to like the side and the main quest selection stuff.
Yeah.
I saw that. I saw that. I'm like, this is.
And they have like the little quest icon thingies, the red exclamation marks above people
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Like when I saw that, I was literally watching the UI and I'm like, this is like the new games. This is like the 3D games.
Yeah.
And like even now, like there's like not necessarily crafting, however like combining, I guess.
Combining?
You can go to the guy and you can give him food and he makes smoothies.
Oh, that's what you meant.
You get some smoothies.
You mean cooking?
I mean,
Is that what you're talking about?
you don't cook it though, do you? I guess.
Yeah, but were you talking about cooking?
Do you cook fruit salad?
Yes.
What?
You can cook fruit salad.
You make
I
fruit
do it all
salad?
the time, it is.
What?
Yeah.
You, anyway,
Where have you been?
movies. The movies are great. Even the shops look like Breath of the Wild and Tears type shops.
They do.
The menus and stuff like that. And even like you going in, I guess this is normally a Zelda thing anyway, like going into a shop and then picking up the item and using it. And you can get like different things like stat ability changes for different costumes and things.
Yeah.
Like in,
Or you can just look different.
like in 3D games. Or indeed, you can look different. Oh gosh. Anyway, the next thing on my list, actually it was before Smoothies, however I jumped to Smoothies quickly. Next thing on my list, I have it in big, bold caps with an exclamation mark.
Is it bind?
Horses.
Oh, the horses.
Horses!
Yes.
And then I got comma, can jump ledges.
I
Or jump
call
up ledges.
upon the horses with a carrot copy.
Yeah. Why can you not get like an apple one as well?
I feel like an apple actually makes more sense.
I call upon
Might
the
just be me
horses.
though.
I like, yeah, I literally wrote down horses, full caps, and then comma, can jump up ledges.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That
I wish
sounds
that they had
about
something
right.
like that in Pokemon for the most part. Like, I know you can get like flying Pokemon and
Yes.
stuff.
You got
go
bikes as
have,
well
like-
in Pokemon.
My gosh. And then like,
Yeah, it's so nice.
horses, and they're adorable looking. They're like, they're chibi. They almost look like, they remind me of the horses that were in the Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, like the equestrian stuff,
The
Except like-
equestrian horses.
except like smaller.
Yeah, kind of.
I was expecting them to come up with like some sort of funny name when they showed the horse on screen, like Enopa, Enope,
What?
backwards for Epona, because this is Zelda's one now. However, it looks like you can get different horses.
Yeah.
That'd be funny to see if they have like a name for it or something like that. Anyway, yeah. Next on my list was like the new 3D games except 2D.
2D,
What was
3D.
like- Sorry,
2D, 3D.
2D, 3D, 3D, 2D, and then Bind.
Huh? What?
What does that mean?
These people's comments are so good.
Oh yeah.
Someone said... Someone said Princess Zelda has the power to nap anywhere.
I like that. What we'll do is, if you keep looking for the comments, we'll do the speaking, and then I'll come back to have a comment every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Bind.
Bind.
But that
I
is
just
like
saw
full
it
on
and I
tears,
was like,
right?
it's the ultra hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's exactly what I was thinking. It's like this is Tears of the Kingdom again. I wonder
Indeed
like
it is.
to what effect it will work.
What do you mean?
Like, how many objects can you use it on? Can you use it on like random trees in the middle of a village? Can you use it on buildings? Like,
Oh, I don't imagine you could use it on buildings.
probably not. However, like it'd be funny.
It's probably more so like entities and smaller objects, I'd imagine.
And a big rock.
True.
That they first show. I like that like you can use bind to like yeah, throw enemies off edges and all that sort of thing. I can play the
It's being
entire game
repositioned.
without having to attack.
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
technically. Unless you're in an enclosed space,
Yeah. Ah. I didn't think of that.
then it's not really gonna work.
I wonder if you can bind bosses.
I wonder.
That'd be funny. Yeah, there'd be an ability to like bind like enemies and then chuck them off edges or do other fun things. Bind is like, yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is the ultra hand.
It's the
This is Tears.
ultra.
Who's Try?
What do you mean who's try?
Have we seen Try before?
Yes!
Have we?
Yeah!
Like before this trailer?
Yes!
Was Try in the first trailer?
Yes!
Why do I not recall Try?
It's the little yellow.
Yeah, the yellow one with the little Triforce
Yes,
bits.
Try has been there the entire time.
For some reason, like my brain is like looks.
You need
looking
to
at
go
this
back
like
and
they've
watch the first
retroactively
trailer.
put Try in. Like
No, they've
even
been there the
like
entire
I've even
time.
seen like the poster again, and Try's on the poster. I'm like, was Try there before? Wait a moment.
Yes,
Why do I not remember Try?
yes, they were. Go back and watch the first trailer.
I'll have
They
to-
literally have a tiny mini introduction for them.
my brain literally completely forgot that Try existed. If that's the case. As soon as they said Try in this trailer, I'm like,
Wow.
who's Try? Why are they Try? What?
They're trying so hard.
I'm literally on my notes. I've got Try question mark.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, I had no idea. My brain like completely like removed them from my memory.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Wow.
I was like, they finally said this guy's like this one's name, and they never like, they're not making a big deal of it.
No, they've been there the entire time.
Okay, it's good to hear. Maybe what's worse to hear is my memory's failing on me. But yeah.
You're welcome.
Honestly, I was super confused. I was like, who's what? What? Did I miss something? Anyway, yeah, the other ability, Reverse Bond.
Reverse it.
Reverse James Bond.
That's just a whole like double it and give it to the next person thing.
Yeah, reverse you know.
Yeah.
I like that you can switch between bind and bond.
Yeah.
Bind bond.
And then you can climb up walls with a spider.
The spider. Tell a spider. And then you can like use birds.
Yeah. Birdies.
Again, I wonder how far it goes though. Like, can you like
I don't imagine it goes that far.
can you like attach yourself to like a boss like from behind them, and then like they're running around looking for you, and like
That'd be funny.
you're
Just
running
sprinting around in the area. They're like, where did they go?
behind. Where'd
They
they go?
disappeared.
You're sitting
I'm
there
so
behind them.
confused.
And then, yeah, I wonder how many like objects you can use it on as well, because like they showed there was like a moving platform
Yeah.
that was used. Anyway, well, fun comment, go.
Fun comment. Oh, someone said that taunting the guard that has to stand post 24/7, like in the Oasis, by
Yeah.
summoning a comfy bed is really rude.
Why is it? Why is this like? this comment section like comedians.
Yeah.
Full of comedians. Any other?
Hmm.
Harm.
There's a lot of people talking about the different Zoras.
Different zones. I can't wait to see like the political debates that these Zora have.
Someone talking about the rock roast.
Oh yes.
How they're not fit for Hylian consumption.
Link would say
Well,
otherwise.
Link is just in the corner.
Link eating rocks.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Oh,
Zelda will try.
goodness. Who knows?
Oh my golly. Anything else?
Um.
Sorry, I'll let you scroll through that while we jump into the last thing on my notes. And that's the
Yeah.
rifts. What do you think's in them?
Oh, that's the last thing?
What was the last thing in the trailer?
Well, I imagine there's probably an area down there.
There's a link.
I imagine so. Probably a
There's a
dungeon,
link.
if you would.
There's a Ganon.
Nah. Ganon's just missing.
Oh, but he got sucked into the void and he's missing now.
That's it. Yeah.
Because like I was thinking maybe like what they tend to do in the Zelda games. I say that they've done it twice. They have had the Dark World and Lorule.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if like they might be doing something like that again. It'd be a little bit strange if they did that 3 times. I was like,
That is true.
I wonder, maybe it's like another little world area. I wonder if it's like anyone who usually gets pulled in there gets like corrupted or something, and that's why Tri has to like open a little portal-y bit.
Tries, okay?
Tri tries. Why does Tri have the Triforce pieces following behind them?
Because it's Try, that's why the name is Try.
I understand why the name is Tri. I'm like, why?
Why not?
What are they doing there?
For fun? I imagine we'll find out.
You can imagine like someone questioning. He's like, oh no, I want to find out right now. Before the game comes out.
Nah.
Anyway, yeah, no. I wonder if it's like, do you think it'll be like a Dark World type thing, or do you think it'd be like dungeons or some stuff like that?
Well, they have like kind of the enemies that come out of it.
Yeah,
Look kind of.
they're like corrupted enemies. They remind me of like the gloomed enemies or whatever they're called in Tears.
Yeah. So maybe
Whatever
it'd be like that.
Maybe. That'd be interesting. I wonder if like,
What about... What? No, keep going for a sec.
I was gonna say, I wonder if like dungeons, there won't be any dungeons in the overworld, like normal dungeons. There'd be like area-based dungeons, have like what you would consider
Yeah.
a typical stone dungeon. And I wonder if like anything like all related to that would be down in this like rift. The rift.
Possibly.
Possibly. Actually, Ganon has to be there. He's in the poster.
Nah.
He's right next to Link.
I knew that. I just wanted to...
What kind of frustrates me with
fun
the
of
poster is
Ganon.
like Link and Ganon are bigger than Zelda.
I think that's just background stuff.
Yeah, I understand it's like a
You know,
stylization.
to make it seem
how, like-
important.
Makes it, yeah. I guess. That's Zelda's end goal. Save the Link.
Yeah, I think that might be why that's like that.
Because, like, what's going to upset me, though, is, like, if it's like, oh, this is the first time playing as Zelda, and then the end battle is a battle against Ganon again.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
I
like,
mean, that is the way
okay.
it goes with Zelda, though.
Oh, I would have really liked to see, like, I think it's Vati come back from some of the other 2D Zeldas.
I don't know who that is.
He's like a wind person.
Wind.
He's like the only other one who's like taken over as main villain
Oh, okay.
when Ganon's not around. Like literally, like Ganon's not even in those games, but what I understand.
Oh,
I think.
that's one way to do it, I suppose.
I might be wrong, however, I think. And yeah, again, like I wonder where this sits in the timeline as well. It looks like it's in the same sort of timeline as like the original game and Link to the Past and Link Between Worlds. And da 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 da. And da da
Yeah.
da da. Judging by
Something.
it. And there's no Rito, which tells me that might be the case as well.
Well, there's no Rito that we know of.
Yeah, that we know of, I guess. Because Rito's generally more of like a Wind Waker timeline side of things.
Yeah.
Because fish evolved into birds when the place got flooded.
See, that makes sense, I guess.
I don't understand.
I don't know why, but it does.
The one thing that can live in this flood evolves into something that can't live in the flood properly. Birds. And then, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom had both of them, somehow.
That's why, on your list, do you not have a point about the Deku?
The Deku, yeah, I mean... I talked about smoothies.
But the Deku scrubs.
Yeah, they exist. I mean, I guess they're another, like, species in this game.
Yeah. The
Like-
civilian species.
I haven't played, Majora's Mask, therefore I don't know much about the Dekus.
That's true. I guess it's nice to see them, I suppose.
They exist again.
Yay!
They're adorable like the rest of them.
Yes.
And they serve you smoothies.
They're service movies. They're just the smoothie makers.
Smoothies from Dekus. I wonder if one will be like running around playing an ocarina.
I hope so.
What's the instrument in this game?
Is there an instrument?
I feel like there's always an instrument.
What? Was there an instrument in Breath of the Wild and Tears?
Cass existed with his instrument.
Oh,
But
cat. An accordion. I don't know, maybe...
Is that what-
Zelda plays a harp, doesn't she?
yes, usually. Maybe this
So
will
we could see the return of a harp.
be possibly. Because like I know like in Link's Awakening there's loads of instruments. You have to get like 8 of them to do things.
Yeah.
You got the ocarinas and all that sort of thing. I know the Wind Waker technically doesn't count as an instrument, however it makes sounds for some reason. Why, I don't know. Spirit Tracks has the
Nobody
horn of
knows.
the train.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I feel like the Zelda, like, intrinsically is tied to instruments now. Can't get away.
Yeah, no, it's all instrument related.
I know there probably is games without instruments, however, like, I
That's
like
where
to...
the soundtrack comes from.
Indeed. Oh, golly. No, that's right. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else in my notes. Is there anything else you wanted to speak about with it?
Oh, this person in the comments just made me realize that you've got kind of the central plateau from Tears and Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild. And instead of it being the Farron Woods, it's the Farron Wetland.
Oh, yeah. Isn't there a wetland as well
Which
in
is
Tears and Breath of the
also
Wild?
Tears. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the Farron Wetlands in Breath of the Wild and Tears?
Yeah, where in the older games it was the
Is the woods.
woods.
The timeline people is just crying over in the
Interesting.
corner.
Yeah, me, the timeline
Like,
people.
you know what? Maybe this has just got to do with being after Breath of the Wild and Tears. Who knows?
I know they were like, I know that like the developers really don't like worry about the timeline at all when it comes to Zelda.
Yeah.
I really like the timeline. I did a whole assignment on it once, and ever since then, I've been like stuck with it. Therefore, it's like it's difficult.
Someone said now all that's left is a Zelda mainline game where you play as Ganon.
What? Does anyone want to play as Ganon though?
I have no idea. You just go around destroying everything.
Yeah. Like, what would the plot be of a
It
Zelda
becomes the
game?
new hack and slash.
It's Hyrule Warriors Ganon's Revenge.
It's an AU.
Every character is like a different version of Ganon.
Yeah.
You don't play as anyone else. It's all
You
different
get to
versions of
switch
Ganon.
between like Bokoblins and Octoroks, you know? That's the difference.
Yeah. You can be old pig Ganon, or you can be like big pig Ganon out of Ocarina.
Yeah.
You can be Gerudo Ganon, the Nintendo 64
Dragon
one, or the
Ganon?
Twilight Princess one. Yeah, the
Yeah, can you be Dragon Ganon now?
Calamity Ganon.
Yeah.
All the Ganons. Ganon the game.
Oh my god. Someone said, "Hail summoner, conjure me up a warm bed, would you?"
What?
Talking about summoning the beds.
Yeah. Everyone seems to like the beds.
Because it's funny, you just spawn a bed out of nowhere.
Yeah. I want to see what other funny objects there are though.
A carrot, apparently.
You have to be able to spawn a chair, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think they showed that in the first one.
Yeah. I want to be
They
able to
have
spawn
chairs.
some sort of hilarious item.
A fence.
And then use it like unironically.
Yeah, a fence.
A fence. You can jump the fences with, I almost said opponent, with the horse.
True. But the enemies couldn't get in. So you could just block them in with a fence.
Was this
Problem
Minecraft?
solved. Yeah.
Oh golly.
And you put
I
carpet
wonder
over the
how-
top.
Like, how many items can you like summon on screen at once? Can we turn this into Minecraft?
Yes.
Build a house. Out of beds. Bed house.
Out of beds.
Like, can you stack items?
Alright. You mean like on top of each other?
Yeah.
Yes. I think.
I wonder what the
No,
limit
we've
is.
already got a funny item.
Do we?
You can summon water blocks.
Oh yeah, that's water blocks. Imagine swimming in them.
I imagine that's what their purpose is.
I mean, yeah, probably. Swimming.
You just stand on top of a water block.
I'm trying to remember if there was swimming in. I mean, I'd imagine there is. My Zelda knowledge is really rusty at the moment for some reason. I'm trying to remember if there's like swimming in other 2D Zelda games. I think there is. I know in Link's Awakening there's definitely swimming on the side-scrolling parts.
You swim in the Zora place. In the trailer.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, it probably is. It's probably not a new thing, swimming in a 2D game. However, for some reason I cannot think of like proper times when you go top down.
Who knows?
I wonder if
I mean, you forgot Try existed, so.
yeah, yeah, I did. I wonder if like because like in Link's Awakening, I wonder if they'll follow Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening had like 2D sections.
Yeah.
I wonder like I mean it's all 2D sections, just top down 2D. Have like you know what I mean, like side on sections.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. Can Zelda jump normally? Yes,
I think so.
I think, yeah. I wonder if that'll be like on a button now. Instead of
It's
having to get like
button
an
mapped.
item to jump.
No, that's what the horses are for.
You have to use the horses to jump. No other way. Oh god.
No, that's it. Yeah, that and the spiders. Climb up the trees with them.
Oh.
Problem solved.
I really hope there's a kangaroo.
I highly doubt that.
It'd be funny. You should like you reverse bond yourself to a kangaroo and then jump around.
I think it'd more likely, if it was to be like that, it would be a wallaby, not a kangaroo.
What about a bunny?
Make it a bandicoot.
Start pulling out all the Australians. Australian.
Well, I mean, if they're like any other game ever that uses kookaburra noises to do everything.
Yeah, it's true. And then like Oh gosh, I want a Zelda game where it's like set in Australia, like an Outback Zelda game.
It's just Australian.
Imagine like Zelda or Link like wearing like an Akubra. With one with like corks dangling off it to stop the flies.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I want to traverse Australia. Like imagine like
Let's
running
have some little
across and like
flip-flops.
seeing like oh, what's a funny animal that I can say? And we're back after that cut.
Oh my gosh.
We had to cut out a little bit further than when we actually got back.
This video's in shambles.
This video's falling apart.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God, I think the video's trying to tell us we need to wrap this up.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Anyway, where are we up to? How did our poll go last week? I think it went pretty well, what I saw.
Oh! What? It seems to be like a three-way tie?
Really?
Almost? I don't know, there's a 20% for the 360 arcade. There's a 20% for the 360S. And I chose the red ring one just to see what the answers were. But there was someone else who also chose the red ring one.
You chose the red ring.
Must have been two people.
Wait, did
Oh,
you
I just picked it so I could
choose
see
the red ring one?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I
was
just
really
picked
confused.
it. I wanted to see what the results were. I was like, I'll just use the first one.
Wait, is there another vote on another one then?
There's 5 votes, which means there must have been 2 on the red ring one.
Yeah,
Besides
have
me.
like 20, 20, and 20. What?
60, 80, 100, 20, 20,
We're missing
20.
40%.
40. I don't know how it was split before I messed it up to see the results. But yes, anyway,
Okay.
the red ring won.
The red ring. That's a... Oh my gosh.
Everyone loves the red ring.
I honestly, I thought it was the last one I was expecting. Like, I was expecting people to choose our like random box or something, whatever we wrote
The
before.
non-existent square one.
Non-existence. Yeah, I was expecting someone to like write that before, like press that before the red ring one.
Actually, maybe I should, because it'll change how the vote is if I move my own vote, won't it? Yeah, okay. So it's 20 and 20 for the other two, and 40 for the red ring one.
Okay. What'd you choose in the end?
I went down to the non-existent square one, so I can see how the...
I was expecting you to choose the E, because that's our one.
Yeah, true.
And apologies for it being called P for the last week.
Yeah, that was my mistake.
I want to see this elusive Xbox 360p.
It's down there with the non-existent square one.
Yeah. Oh golly. Anyway, other polls.
I don't think anything has really happened with the other one.
Okay.
Yeah, they
That's
haven't announced the winner for between Petra and Yunaka, but Yunaka's winning.
Yay. Neat. Okay, our poll for this week coming. 3. I guess we can put like 5 levels of excitement for Echoes of Wisdom, or we can say like what's the most exciting thing, and then put like 5 different things in there or something.
Yours will be try.
Yeah, I'll put try in there. Try question mark specifically.
Yeah.
Try? Anyway,
Just
one more
try,
comment
hello.
before we leave.
Oh, I don't have another comment, I don't think.
No more comments. We need to find one though. The Legend of Zelda: The Quest to Find the Funny Comment.
Oh, now Link will know how it feels to need rescuing, and Zelda decides to go fishing.
Fair. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast. We shall be back in the next one. Yeah, cheers everyone.
Bye!